Welcome back to Exposing Human Trafficking. I'm going to drop a link in the description box below to a video. It's Say You, Say Me from Lionel Richie. And it's from the movie White Nights, starring Mikhail Baryshnikov. Swoon. Love him. Gregory Himes and Isabella Rossellini. Oh my God. I can't believe what we're seeing these days. Watch the video. And you're going to go, yep, that's it. You know, it's funny, when I went to watch this movie, I was 18 years old. And I grew up in the ghettos of Brooklyn. There were no ballet classes. No. There were abandoned buildings, burnt down buildings, cockroach-infested buildings, drunks on the corner. There was a lady that would prostitute on the trains in the morning. There was nothing except for a dream to get out of there one day, so I wouldn't have to be sitting around waiting for the first of the month to get a welfare check, waiting for the government welfare cheese and food stamps. And an education became very important to me and got me out of that ghetto. And I always wanted to study ballet. Always. There was no dance studio in the ghetto. So I went to the movies with my sister. I used to love to watch the movies. And as a communications student, it even intrigued me more. And I got to see Baryshnikov for the first time. My God, he's gorgeous. He's beautiful. Beautiful brown hair and those big blue eyes. That's the kind of guy I always like. Anyway, I was amazed by his talent and his dancing. I've heard about him before, but I never really looked at him because he'd be like on PBS or something. And I was like, wow, God, look at the way this man can dance. And I just became obsessed with him. And I asked my sister, I'm like, how old is he? Because I've heard about him for many years. And she's like, he's 40. I'm like, what? You can do that at 40? If you could do that at 40, I could do that at 18. And I got a job. And I studied ballet. Because I saw the way he moved. And then when I started studying about him, that he was from Russia, and how he had defected to the United States because he didn't have freedom of artistic expression in Russia. And the movie kind of parallels his life. And it's a very good story. If you ever get a chance to watch it, I think you can get it online. But you see that he never gave up. And he was always outwitting them. And he always had this attitude. It became like a game. The more he got frustrated, the more determined he got. Oh, this beautiful story. And it served as an inspiration for me. After I was crippled, I remember going to physical therapy, and I kept telling my physical therapist, a lot of these exercises are like ballet. Can I do ballet? No, you'll never walk again. You'll never dance again. And after 9 long years that they gave up, I went back to ballet. The lady that was the owner, it was Jackie's dance studio in Champa. She saw me in class. It was it was crazy. I went back to ballet too with 7-year-olds. I was on Canadian crutches, and we put a walker around me. And Jackie said, look, I could tell that you've been trained by the best in Russian classical ballet. And I told her that some of my teachers had studied under Baryshnikov. And one thing Baryshnikov always teaches is do something clean that's simple as opposed to doing something complicated or sloppy. And once you've got that simple mastered, then you move up and make it more challenging. Jackie told me there was a man that was in a wheelchair that showed up at her dance studio, and they got him out, and he was doing jazz. She told me to go get my point shoes. Oh my God, my sweet point shoes. I went on to do ballet, teach ballet, and even though I still have problems walking, I work my mobility tool into the act, and they never know. But Baryshnikov, he inspired me in so many ways. Taught me to keep fighting, keep going. Now, during that time that I was very suicidal, because it wouldn't let up, the abuse, the sexual abuse, the trafficking, and I didn't want to live anymore because life was ruined. My life was completely ruined from what I wanted to have and what I wanted to do with it. And there's nothing that can ever fix that part. You can't give me back the past 30 plus years. But I made another life for myself, a good life, a happy life. And I now live to spite those who hate me. And this situation that's going on, that's limiting artistic expression, I've already seen Baryshnikov do it. And if he could do it, I could do it. And you could do it. So I hope this kind of lifts your spirits. Chin up. We got this. Come on now. I'm not even upset about what happened with the other video. I feel like, wow, this is really, really making an impact. I'm really flattered. I'm really amazed. So thank you to each and every one of you. I love you guys for helping me, because without you guys, it would not be possible. So go check out that video for Lionel Richie's song, Say You, Say Me. It's going to be in the description box below, the link. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't, share, so that there's not one more victim of human trafficking. Thank you.